Hello and welcome to Box Guy. In this video, I'm basically just going to go over the sorting updates that I did for Quinlin. In this case, I did show a small video of it working, but I just wanted to make another video kind of talking about it, I guess. Alright, so obviously here, you've seen this before. This is the pause menu. In the pause menu, obviously a player's going to have various things they can do. You can look through your journal to see your quest, your notebooks, any jobs you have in the game. You can see your inventory, your set of maps or your atlas, various status information, game settings, load game stuff, and quit game stuff. And then you have a little summary here that will basically explain what every menu is kind of for. And within these menus, you have other menus, if that makes sense. In this case, we're going to go to Tools, and we're going to look at all of these things. I'm going to probably change this where it's kind of like Tools menu mode, and then you can look at View mode versus Sort mode. And you'll be able to review or sort through your various items or whatever, these selections. Or I'll just keep it like this. I don't really think it matters. View mode, you're just going to be able to look at it, look at the various things, interact with it if you can. Can you interact with it? That's weird. Okay. Also, if you can't really probably tell, but let me see. I put it full screen. If you look at the sides, you can actually see the difference of the rows or the columns, because you can't see the columns this way because there's not enough space within the game window, and I want to retain the authenticity of everything. Alright. So as you know, you can sort tools now and put them in any slot that you want within any column that you want. And this will just allow the player to basically set up their tools in a way that works for whatever they're doing. In much the same way, you have potions and runes. Potions are just things the player drinks. Runes are magical items. If you played any video game, you've probably seen similar concepts. Quinlin is no different in that respect. So here we have the potions. In this particular display, there's only 6 potions, but you can have up to 12 different ones in the game, and you can essentially pair them off. So what this will mean is if you select a slot, you'll have the 2 potions available within that slot, and all this does is allow the game to have more than one slot, or more than one potion per slot. And the same things with the runes, because originally you only had 7 slots per tool column, which would limit the number of items I could put, and I felt like 6 potions and 6 runes was not enough, so I wanted to double that number at least, and that's basically what we have here. Tag potion, you can see I will at some point account for the icon here, because obviously I don't want this overlapping, but I'm not too worried about the visualizations as long as it works. Right, so what you would do is select the item and choose which column you want to put it in. That's all well and dandy, but let's say you want to reset all of this. You can now reset it without really worrying about it. Hold the reset button for about 5 seconds, and bam, it will automatically sort back to default. And in this case, the only reason it looks like it fills up with new stuff is because in the background, I think these items exist already, so I just didn't put them in the game. I didn't set the values right. So basically, if you didn't have these items, they wouldn't show up. But technically in the game, it says that I have them because I set that variable to have that particular item, and that's kind of how they show. And these are all just kind of placeholder items. This one, I'm pretty sure I just spelt whatever it was wrong. So yeah, it says I made a typo. Restore potion, stamina potion, heal potion, things like that. And some of these are subject to change because I just needed ideas for potions, and you know, obviously feature creep, but really 6 potions for a game of this kind of scope doesn't make sense. I wanted there to be more to the potion settings and things like that. So what this allows you to do is essentially, like I said, you can put the items wherever you want, and now they'll be within that kind of group. Technically this is supposed to be like a back button. It's not gonna do that anymore. I fixed that with the rune option menu. So you can see here in this case I set the amount of runes I have correct. So basically you only have the fire rune, and we just gotta do that. But let's say I move this there. Now we're gonna, this number is a visual representation. I'm gonna change it so that it actually shows more correctly how it's gonna, what it's gonna mean. So if you press down, it's gonna tell you reset in blah blah blah, and basically it'll reset if you just release the reset key. So this is so you don't accidentally reset your whole setup. So it has to be more or less deliberate. Alright. As you can see, I can't do anything with that. But the idea was that it's the backup button. My laptop's sliding off of the whatever. I mean, honestly, for me, this is a pretty big deal. I'm gonna obviously fix how the menu works in general. Probably work on that a little bit right now just to kind of show you what I'm doing. Alright, A key delay. What's this? Rune sort. Interact menu. Actually, in this case, back to tool menu, I guess I could say. That's just a comment. It doesn't actually mean anything in code. A key press. Delay. This just prevents buttons from auto selecting. P menu. Row equals rune number have okay, whatever. What this should do, I think actually I'll make a tool that's 0, 1, 2, I think 3. Select previous 0. Ouch. Let me select X previous, Y previous actually. Just to reset the column it's looking at. 0. I guess, I don't know. Actually, you know, if I'm even doing this correctly. P menu. Cur should equal tools main, I guess. I don't really remember the name of this menu. Let me check if I can check. Tools review sort menu, tools review sort menu. Let me see. Delay tools main. Okay, I think that's what I typed actually. Tools main. Let me see if I actually did it correctly, and then we can kind of go from there. Man. Excuse me. Yesterday I had a huge headache for no reason all day. Not really sure why. I'm trying to think about why. I'm thinking it's because I didn't have enough caffeine. Alright, so that does work technically. Alright, so let me fix that too real quick. I'll go here, and then it's gonna be like a key. Is this it? Yeah, I think that's it right there. And then I just gotta delete this part actually. I think that would fix that little bug. Because you're not supposed to be obviously able to select the back key. I mean, obviously I would say that in general, the way the menu's design is not necessarily absolutely intuitive, but I do want to make it so that the game P menu rail, okay. B button, A button, B button, da, 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 da. Which one is this one? The rune sort 0. 0 is review, 1 is tool sort, potion sort is 2, 3. So this would actually have to be 3. 3 and this right here. Oh, okay, I understand. Let me go here. And there we go. That should technically work the way I think it should. And we can actually utilize the same concept for the other one. Right here, I think it is. Oh wait, hold up. Let me go back down. I gotta use the bathroom. La la la. Alright, so and this is what I was looking for. Potion rune. And then we can put it here. Obviously in this case, because it's potions. I think it's like potion have number. I think that should work. I don't really know until I test it. If I sound constipated, it's because I need to use the bathroom and I'm laying on my chest right now. Cool. It all seems to be working actually. Technically the B button should work to backspace here, but alright. Gonna pause. Okay, anyway, notice I used the restroom, I'm back. What was I talking about? Alright, so let me see some things. Alright, so obviously for some reason this does not seem to do anything back. Alright, so that's not supposed to happen. So if we're in the actually crap, I forgot where I was. I guess in general though, let me see something here. Alright, so we got journal back. This doesn't work. So inventory menu and then back. Inventory menu, I guess, or main. Alright, there it is. So what should happen in theory, right? Row, pause main, inventory main. Alright, so for some reason, it's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I get it now. I changed how. Piece, okay. And this, you could delete that a little bit. And this should fix that aspect of it. Oh man, jeez. Such a beautiful day out. I wish it could last forever. Unfortunately, well, there's nothing wrong. Okay, this one you have to, there's no like back button. So I'll obviously have to make it so the player understands that. Alright, so okay, that works now. This one works. Alright, so if we go here, if I press the B button, I also want it to go back. So let's see, make sure I'm clear. Alright, so now we got if B key, press. If you're wondering why I have to put these brackets here, that just represents a function. Apparently, it's just like a syntax thing that GameMaker requires. Couldn't tell you really why. P menu cur equals plus main, and that's this gonna bring me back to the main menu. And P menu row, oops, P menu row equals 1, I guess. I think that should work. It should work like that. Alright, so we got tools. If we back up, is that what it is? Alright. Okay. Looks like that works. Journal. So when we go to journal, I want it to do that too. So I'll probably just grab all this. You could probably just put this as one line, honestly, since it doesn't have a lot of complexity to it. Just grab that. Copy paste. Alright. I mean, realistically, it'd be the same difference, but yeah. Whatever. Anyway. Right, journal menu. That's that, and then we're just gonna have that there, and it should just work automatically. Alright, cool. Oh yeah, I probably should have. Yeah, I forgot to set this value to 0. And Atlas would be 0, 1, 2, 3. Actually, 0, 1, 2 would be Atlas would be 2. And Bane. We're getting there. We're getting there. Status menu. Nothing. Big difference here. B. I think that's like the third list. Put 0 to status. Yep. Settings menu. Settings is 4. And that would also work. So hopefully this. I have to think about how I want to present, like the backspacing and all that for the menus. Atlas doesn't even go anywhere yet. Settings. Maybe I forgot to put that in there. Settings main. Yep, I did. Okay. Settings, I think, is like number 4. And that should just do what I want it to. If you think the code looks a little messy, I'm not going to disagree with you. It's just I'm using one object to control a lot of menu oriented things. Quit menu. Let me see if I can exit menu. Oh, there it is, I think. Yep. What menu is this? That's 4, 5, it's probably 5 or 6. 6, I think it's 6, because that'd be 4. This would be 5, and yep. Really, once I get past the menu aspects of Quinlin, a lot of the other game elements are a lot easier to kind of create because, one, I already made a lot of the code for a lot of the player controls, and 2, a lot of it's just not going to be trial and error anymore, so. Excuse me. Alright, anyway, let me go to actually let's fix that actually. So it's when I go to tool sort or tool potions and then I enter the backing up thingy. Tools main, tools review. Alright, did that right. That's interesting. Let me see something. Tools main. There's no backspace element to it. I can just probably add it just in case I forgot to. Tools main, what is that? 0, I guess. Actually, 1. I think. Just it'd be journal, then tools. Or inventory, really. Actually, I should go to inventory. Inventory. Alright, so we got pause main, journal main, inventory main. There's the name of the thing I needed. Settings main, pause main. This part, okay. Tools main, inventory main. Alright, that should technically be good. Alright, so anyway, we'll just grab this again. Next, tools review. I think I already did this one. Yep. Tools review, tools sort, potion sort, tools main. Okay, so this one needs to be changed to 2. And if you are, that should technically work. That should work. Yeah, anyway, let me see. I'm sure I'm doing good. Rune sort, tools 3, yep. 3. Items. guess this would be it. Two, I guess. I don't really know. Can't really imagine. Alright, so if we go back, we have inventory. Back. Tools, back. Tools. If you go to tools menu, tools main. I just realized that doesn't go to the correct. Oh, I wasn't looking correctly. Tools main. Man. I think that's what it's supposed to be. A lot of Quinlin is meant to not allow the player to kind of assume anything. So a big part of the game is I don't want players to assume anything about the game. And by that I mean, like, I don't want to give too much information to the player. If that makes sense. Actually, I think I just did something dumb. Yeah, I did. Okay, inventory main. This is what I really meant. Alright, and we'll just kind of put that there. Let me try that again. Alright, so this should work. Okay. There should be 0. Ouch, my computer's getting really warm. I have it on silent mode so that it doesn't make a bunch of noise. So items doesn't seem to go to what I think it should, right? Inventory, blah blah blah. B menu, curve, I guess. I actually have no idea. 1. Items. Alright, so here is another aspect. In the game, there's actually no reason why you would want to move these around. That's why I have automatic filters that will apply. They're not programmed in, so obviously nothing changes. Storage items. Okay, what up? 0, 1, 2. 0, 1, 2. So that should be 1. Hmm. 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 Anyway, big storage. Okay, what was I worried about? Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. Let me see what else I can do. Let me redo this. Alright, let's go. We got inventory, items, backspace. Alright, so when I'm in the items menu and I backspace, it goes to the next option. Alright, so that's going to be somewhere here. Boom. Huh. Yep. Okay. Anyway. I think that will fix it. Yep. So we fixed it. Alright. Everything feels normal. Alright, well, thanks for watching.